Hello guys, welcome to another edition of this do-it-yourselfer channel. Um, Today we are gonna be replacing the brake pads and the rotors. There is no doubt about that we have to replace the rotors. You can tell just by looking at them from the outside. I don't think this can be saved. It's already too deep of a cut. So we're gonna go ahead and change them. So the first thing we're gonna do is just loosen up the lug nuts. Okay, so this vehicle has a key for one of the lug nuts. These keys, they don't supposed to tighten them up. They don't supposed to be that tight. Anyway, I want to use my leg. If it's too tight, just use your leg. People have the tendency to over tighten these. Okay, so I got them all loose. Now we're gonna lift the vehicle so that we can do the rest of the job. Okay, so let's do it. So this vehicle has these notches, as you can see right here. That's where the jack will go. That's where you're supposed to get them to lift the vehicle properly. You lift them from there. And we'll get it done. Okay guys, so I usually don't like to work without the towers. I usually put a tower to work on it, but I'm using it somewhere else. I stuck, so what I did is I use a double jack just for safety. I never like to work only with jacks, but this is gonna be an exception because I don't have the tower. So let's remove the lug nuts. Okay, I'm gonna remove the tire, and I'm also gonna plate the tire underneath just for safety. And this is it. This is it, guys. You see how damaged this is? Yeah. So we're gonna proceed by removing the caliper first. It has those two bolts on the back, and that's what we're gonna do first. Okay, so let's get it done. Okay guys, so a number 17.
Well, how are we gonna do it today?
A number 17. Yeah, a number 17 socket will do the trick. A little extension, and instead of trying to push it down just like that, it's better if you give it a couple of hits. Hold it like that, and then start. Oh, madre.
Want me to record?
Nah, está bien. Ya te vas a ir, ¿no?
Well, I don't know where the hell they're at.
So, there you go, just like that. Hits instead of try to push it down. Okay, removing the bottom one. Pretty much the same thing as the one on top. And bingo. Once it's loose, well, once it's loose, it's loose. This thing will pop out. Remove the top one. And the whole caliper, it should be able to come out. If you're having a little bit of trouble pulling it out, just grab your screwdriver or something that it fit there and push it out. Okay. Luckily, anything else was damaged. Seems like if it was just a caliper, and this thing, it was just metal to metal. Okay guys, so if you were to reuse the rotor again, you have these screws right here. I believe they're 3/8, in which you just screw it in and it will pull it out. I am not reusing the disc, so I'm just gonna give her a couple of hits with the hammer and it pops out. You do not use the hammer if you are gonna reuse the disc, obviously, for obvious reasons. And we're pretty much it with the disassemble. Disassemble is very simple on this vehicle, and all we have to do is reassemble it. But the first thing we're gonna do is to work on the caliper. We're gonna bring the caliper back, and I am glad this caliper stayed there. I mean, not the caliper, this brake pad. No, not that one. I needed the one that it fell, because we're gonna push it back, the piston, so that way we can have space to put the brake pads in place. Okay, so let's get it done. So I had to remove this brake pad from here. Okay. Now we have the pad. I'm gonna put the brake pad back on this place right here, because I want to push back the piston. this one and this one right here. Now with the C-clamp, now this is too big of a C-clamp. You don't need this too big of a C-clamp. A smaller one will do it, but that's the only one I have right now. So with the C-clamp, we're gonna start pushing it back. And look if it's not going in on this side. What we're doing is trying to push the piston back. It seems like this is not. The C-clamp is too worn out. I mean the C-clamp, the brake pad is too worn out, and it's not letting me into these clips right here. And I don't want to damage that clip, so I'm just gonna go straight inside the piston to push it back. Again, guys, we need to give space for the new pads because they're thicker, and if you don't do this, they will not fit on. They will not fit into the new rotor, because the rotor sticker because it's new. Just little by little, because if you do it too fast, you can drip the brake liquid on the reservoir. You don't want to do that. Okay, so I pushed the piston all the way back. Just gonna remove it. And we are ready to install the pads on it. Okay, so we are going to install new clips. Take the clip out, put the new one back on. Okay, this is how it gets, the new clip. Same on the other side. Get the clip out. And we put in the other one back in. Okay. Now that we have the clip, it is a good idea to apply a little bit of grease on the back of the pad, and we're gonna push the pad in to the caliper, I mean the clips. Okay. So now when you have it all the way to the bottom, we're gonna put the back caliper. This one you open the legs, these legs. And bingo. And we got it. Okay. So it's time to install the new rotor. You can't miss it. It's got 4 bolts. And we're gonna throw the caliper inside like this. And we're gonna put the bolts. Putting the bolts. Okay, so once it's in there, all we have to do is what you already know. Which is to get this bolt really tight. Both top and bottom. And I'm also gonna hit them. I don't have a torque wrench. But I know they gotta be tight, so okay, so we got top and bottom. Okay, so I got both bolts, caliper, and new rotor installed. This is quite easy, guys. It's not as hard as other vehicles. I got it. So we got a new rotor. Okay, this rotor, you can see it loose right now, but it gets tight with the wheel lock nuts. It gets in place, and then, well, the rest, you know how it works. So we got to put the tire back on and do exactly the same on the other side, and we're done with the front brakes on this Mitsubishi. Real easy, isn't it, guys? I don't think it was hard at all. Probably can do both of them in less than an hour. Taking longer because I'm filming, but yeah, let's put the tire back on. Okay guys, so we're gonna lower the vehicle. We're gonna tighten the lug nuts and we're done. And we gotta do exactly the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, if you like this video, just please bring the thumb up and turn on that bell so that way you don't lose any of all my awesome videos in which you can save hundreds if not thousands of dollars, guys. I'll see you next time.